Welcome back to The Exchange. We've discussed hot areas of inflation like rent or even potato chips. But what about areas of deflation? We're increasingly seeing them, and lumber's one of them, with futures dropping more than 18% since mid-March to post-pandemic lows. Now a slowdown in home building may be partly to blame. My next guest says multifamily demand remains very challenged, and he's seen orders for those projects drop by more than 60%. But he expects a significant bear market rally in prices for the near future. Joining me is Kyle Little, Chief Operating Officer of Sherwood Lumber. Kyle, it's been a while. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Nice to see you again.
Those of us who haven't followed lumber closely in maybe a couple of years, bring us quickly up to speed with what's been happening here.
So let's just go back to a couple years. 2021, when we first talked, really was the peak consumption of softwood lumber. And we saw housing starts push at that time north of 1.8 million. In 2022, we talked about the reset, or what we would talk about the Great Reset, which essentially was a reversion back to the long-term mean. And ultimately, you would break through that and build a case for a bear market move and setting new lows. And then 2023, we started building a real foundation in the pricing of lumber, where we saw a cyclical low at the end of 2022, early 2023, and the market really traded in a very narrow range, essentially really bottoming out and creating a good, solid foundation for the marketplace. I think what changed as we went into 2024 is that I think people were very optimistic, and we didn't recognize, I think the industry did not recognize how fast demand was going to continue to decline during that period of time as well.
That's so fascinating. I almost wish we could overlay the price of lumber with the home builder stocks, because they were diverging, although lately the builder stocks have been showing a lot more weakness. So where does the lumber price today stack up against where we were pre-pandemic, if we're at $495 now?
So if you look at the last 25 years, lumber today, inflation adjusted, is approaching its all-time low. So wow. We are extremely cheap relative to the past. There is room to go lower. There's no doubt about it. However, we think what happened, with the bottoming out in late 2022, early 23, and then the retest, or I should say, breaking through that bottom earlier this week, and now trading about 3 to 4% above that. Maybe we've started to recognize that this is finally capitulated, and prices are about ready to do something else.
It's crazy. A designer friend of mine I was talking to at the 4th of July party yesterday, and she said they're watching these prices actively, and that there are people who have been on the sidelines for certain projects because they were priced out, and they're starting to come back in, although things like labor and some other materials, even cedar, for instance, still remain pretty high. So maybe it's lumber specific?
Well, I think lumber is, typically it was the first to go up, it's the first to go down. It'll be also the first to go out there and recover in the next move. And all the other subsidiary building materials will ultimately follow it. Just going through a home remodel myself recently, things are much more negotiable than they were before, albeit not definitely coming off as much as the lumber, the core commodity input to housing starts or into repair and remodel. But things are much more negotiable as we go forward, which bringing affordability back into play.
All right, and we'll see if we get this little bounce that you're talking about as well, with being 20 to 30% below production costs now. Just a fascinating turn of events.